Well, as a parent who's about to move my 18-year-old into a college dorm this weekend, you can bet there are plenty of things I'm nervous about. And we're just going to add fires to that list right now.
Well, September is Campus Fire Safety Month, all right? It's the perfect time as students coming back to learn those lessons that they can take with them through college and beyond. Stay safe. Michael McClear, he's back. He's back again. He's the president of E.S.C.A.P.E, Inc., dedicated to fire and safety education. Hi, Michael.
Hello.
Good to see you again.
You as well.
All right, so I'm going to let her take the lead because she's a little nervous hen right now.
It'll be fine.
I know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But these are actually, as I was reading, these are life lessons. So these are great things to teach your young person to carry with them because these are things we all need to be thinking about.
And many times, Michelle, they haven't learned this until elementary school. It goes back that far. First time they're away from home, first time they're on their own. So it's a great opportunity for us all to play it safe and just kind of go back through the basics. The first one is cooking, making sure, again, we're playing it safe, standing by our pan. We have always talked about that when cooking, baking, broiling, or frying. Not all dorm rooms allow cooking. Sometimes some may allow a microwave. This is one thing that when I was putting this segment together, microwave fires from popcorn.
Oh.
Microwave popcorn is the leading cause of microwave fires. So something to keep in mind, those quick snacks, stand by your microwave. If for some reason a fire breaks out, turn off the microwave, leave the door closed.
Okay. Wow.
Holy cow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I know, me neither.
Well, microwaves.
But then also talking about plugging in a strip. Everybody's got their things they've got to plug in. You know, girls too, they have all the tools and things. So let's talk about how we know how much is too much.
So a lot of the older homes, older wiring, again, may not allow for a lot of plugs, a lot of receptacles. So people are using the power strips. We talk about don't daisy chain them together, plugging a power strip into a power strip. And we go back to our microwave. That's a high wattage appliance. Microwaves, air conditioners, space heaters as we go into the wintertime. Never plug those into power strips. Power strips are for charging your cell phone, or better yet, it's better to plug it into the regular receptacle and not leave it unattended because, again, that's a leading cause of fire, overloading those electrical outlets and extension cords.
Okay.
And then the trip hazards, never put throw rugs or anything over the extension cords.
Okay.
All right, well, all the great tips. You know, dorm rooms, Michael, have a certain odor. And sometimes people bring in scented candles to help with that, you know, to make the room smell like they want to. But of course, candles, there's open flame.
Absolutely. So we want to make sure there's a 1-foot circle of safety. Better choice, use the battery-operated candles. They have the same ambiance. They say they have the same aroma, but we don't have that open flame where we can run the risk. And when you leave the room, if you are using a real candle, put out the candle, blow out the candle. Don't leave it for other people to knock it over. Or if you're in a residence where there's pets, cats especially are very attracted to the flickering flame of the candle.
And you're right, though. Those battery-operated ones look just like real candles these days.
Well, I mean, I hope that many, if they're going to a dorm, they're not going to allow candles anyway. There are other ways to make things smell a little bit better.
But people sneak them in. So, as a fire official, people sneak them in.
Thankfully, mine's a rule follower. I don't think she's going to do any of that.
You think so?
I do. I know so.
Well, let's talk about your name right there. E.S.C.A.P.E, because obviously you're not home where you had a plan.
That's right.
Now you're in a new place. You got to make a plan.
You bet. Know the two ways out. This is important for our K through 12. This is important for homes. This is important for our college students. Know those two ways out. One way could be a door. Second way out could be a window. Don't block the exits. We've got a lot of stuff, especially when we start the school year. So we want to make sure those exits stay open and don't ignore the fire alarms. Again, K through 12, treat all fire alarms as if they are real and allow the fire department to do their job. We much would rather have people outside at the meeting place, the tree, the neighbor's house, the sidewalk, rather than having to go and search for people.
I can't tell you how many times I sat on a street corner as someone pulled the fire alarm at 2 a.m. But yes, that is a great reminder.
Yes.
And then also a reminder to us that we need to make sure that all of our homes are equipped with smoke detectors.
Absolutely. Smoke alarms, carbon monoxide detectors, they are the life-saving devices. Make sure that we have them, make sure we test them, and replace them after 10 years.
Oh, it's cool that the batteries last that long, by the way. They last a lot longer than they used to. You want to learn more safety tips for your home or campus as well? More ways to stay safe at escapeinc.org.